Steel Insights Live.
Hello and welcome to Steel Insights Live, your weekly decode of steel economy. This is Amit Surana. As India enters the monsoon season, the steel market is projected to trade within a narrow range, reflecting mixed demand patterns across segments. In long products, as rebar prices remain under pressure, leading to low construction activities and high inventory levels, there had been low levels of buying from both retail customers and project customers. Despite maintenance shutdown at some mills, overall supply remains balanced. On the flat steel side, HRC is expected to remain relatively resilient, supported by steady industrial and manufacturing demand. Weak restocking and cautious buyer sentiment may limit any sharp price upside. Trade dynamics continue to favor the domestic market. Imports have softened following safeguard measures, while export opportunities remain constrained due to weak overseas demand. Rebar is likely to face seasonal pressure during the monsoon, while HRC may remain better supported. Construction activity, industrial demand, and raw material trends will be the key factors to watch in the coming weeks. Domestic scrap prices remained largely stable, supported by limited arrivals and steady procurement by mills. Although buying activity stayed cautious amid weak finished steel demand, imported scrap sentiment remained subdued, with buyers staying on the sidelines due to weak steel margins and uncertain demand, resulting in limited trading activity.
Joining me now to decode the latest market trends in scrap sourcing is Mr. Arunava Mandal, General Manager E-Sourcing for M Junction. Our viewers want to know, how is the push towards green steel influencing raw material strategy, particularly scrap?
Thank you, Shananda. Thank you for having me. And this is a question which is pertinent and it is there on everybody's lips. So there is a paradigm shift in the way the scrap generators and the scrap users are looking at the scrap. So India is marching steadily towards 300 million tons, and majority of it should be through EFs and IF route. Usage of scrap helps in reduction CO2 emission by 60 to 70%, and of course enhancing the sustainability of the entire process. Moving forward, any scrap procurement person will not only look at the price but instead look at the cost, sustainability, and quality and consistency of the supply.
Scrap markets have traditionally been fragmented. How is price discovery evolving today?
Historically, the scrap dealings have been opaque and more of relationship based. So as we move along, there is an advent of digital platforms and structured auctions. With the advent of index real-time benchmarking and better and uniform decision making is happening in this process. So moving ahead, you will see more of transparency, traceability, and consistency in quality in the scrap.
What do you think will differentiate winners in scrap sourcing over the next 3 to 5 years?
So basically 3 critical factors: supply security, data and digital readiness, and lastly ESG readiness. These are the 3 critical factors which will determine scrap sourcing leadership in the coming market. So ideally the market is moving from an unstructured, unorganized to organized, ESG ready and digital markets.
A very insightful and engaging session with Mr. Mandal. Stay tuned for the next episode of Steel Insights Live.
Steel Insights Live.